All right, guys, let's talk about the hi-hat cymbal. So take a good look at these hi-hats right here. See if you can point out what the issue is, because there is some issues going on right here. So take a good look, see if you can find out what it is, and I'll give you a second to do that. But a lot of beginners overlook, the way they set up their hi-hats. There's a couple things they don't get right with the clutch, and we're going to talk about those today. So if you guessed that it is the way that this bottom hi-hat is tilted and not flat like it should be. Well, you're wrong. You can have it flat, you can have it tilted like this. Some people like it flat. I guess you get like a heavier chick sound if it's flat. But if it's tilted, there's gonna be a little bit of contact between the bottom and the top cymbal sometimes, and it makes it easier to get consistent chicks with the pedal, and it just kind of makes a sizzle sound as well. So there's a couple different things you can do. I definitely suggest playing around with it. If you want it flat, just loosen this little screw up at the bottom here, and if you want it tilted, just tighten it up a little bit. It'll raise up one side of it, and you can connect it if you want to the top cymbal. It just adds some sizzle to it. So there's neither a right or wrong way to do that, but the issue that I wanted to point out to you guys is the way this clutch is set up. So there's two mistakes going on here, and I think a lot of drummers really overlook this one part. You can't really see it, but a lot of beginner drummers will do this because they don't know any better when they first start and they set this thing up. A lot of us over tighten the clutch, and I mean we crank down on it so that way it's nice and tight on the rod, but you're actually damaging not only the rod, the stand itself, but the clutch itself as well. And then eventually you're gonna have to get a new one because there's no grip on this thing. So, the tighter you put it, the more it wears down this screw that you're tightening, this wing nut, I guess, that you're tightening right here. So what you wanna do, you just wanna, I'll step on the pedal so that way I can lift the hi-hat up a little bit. And then you just wanna gently kind of tighten it, finger tight. It doesn't need to be super tight. You definitely don't want to, damage the cymbal stand, like I said, and the clutch itself. So just tighten it enough to where it's holding steady, and you don't have to worry about it dropping or anything like that. The second is this problem right here. Now, if you can see this wing nut, I'll actually take this off now. Let's take a look. So with these clutches, as you can see right here, there's a wing nut up here, a felt. Underneath it, there's another felt, another wing nut right there, and then this bottom wing nut. This is the one that comes with my Elisa Strike Pro. It's basically the same thing as every other clutch. It's just this part right here is like a little tab. That's for this cymbal right here, but we're not really worrying about that. I just wanted to let you know because it's probably gonna look different than yours. But this is set up wrong. You do not want, one wing nut up here, or I guess nut up here, and then one nut down here. It's not supposed to be like that. So let's take this apart real quick, and I'll show you how it's supposed to be set up. I think a lot of people think that, these two nuts right here are supposed to be like to tighten the felts around the cymbal itself. That's actually not the case. So let me take this one off and remove this felt. Now, take the cymbal off. And what we have right here is, the nut, a felt. Let's take that one off as well. Now, what you want to do is actually have both of these nuts here at the top. So let's get those up there. Now, the reason for this is because these are basically working together. So this bottom one right here is going to be, it's going to be kind of holding the felt tight up against the hi-hat cymbal. This one up here is going to be locking this one down. That way the position doesn't move. So let's go ahead and just tighten that one up. Not sure where we're going to put it just yet, but let's go ahead and tighten it up. Got the felt right there. So it's two wing nuts, or two nuts, the felt. Then that's where you put our hi-hat on. You put the other felt underneath it. And I think I lost the one that actually came with it, so I just got this big one. It's whatever. As long as it's a felt, it's on there. Then we get this bottom nut. It's usually a pretty big one because it's gonna only lock in to the bottom of this thing. If I can get it on there, and then it's going to stop at a certain point. Oh my God, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and tighten this down real quick. See, okay, it stops right here. So it's the rod isn't gonna go, or the screw isn't gonna go past this. So this is the bottom position, and this felt is just sitting on top of it, and that's where your hi-hat is. Now, you loosen this one to unlock this nut. This nut is actually going to be how tight you want it. So if you want the cymbal to wobble a lot, you just loosen it up, and you got a lot of play right there. If you want it pretty nice and tight, you go ahead and tighten that up. See, it's got no play. Now, once you find the position you want it to be in, you use this nut right here to lock it down. And that's it. Now it's locked in. It's probably not gonna move or change position. Then you just throw it back on here and you are good to go. And in order to raise the hi-hat, you know, it's loose. So you put your foot on the pedal, lower it a little bit, and then tighten it down and lift it up. And that's it, man. Really, those are the main mistakes to avoid. You don't want to over tighten the clutch, and you want to set your clutch up right. I think a lot of people set it up the wrong way. I know I did when I first started drumming. I did the thing like I showed you where I put one nut at the top, one at the bottom. That's not what it's there for. So I hope this video helps you out, guys. And yeah, I hope this helps you out as a beginner drummer. And if it did, let me know in the comment section below as well. Let me know if you guessed the issue right to begin with. If not, you know, just let me know what you thought, and, you know, we'll talk about it. So I hope this video helped. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one.